Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to Starowieś. Dzień dobry. So we have our field. It's still the first day. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon, 6:20, 6:19 to be exact. And we have weed infestation like everywhere. It's one of those years, you know how it is, when it's a bit rainier in the beginning of the year. So these kind of things happen. So what we're gonna do in this episode, we're gonna exterminate all these weeds. Let's just check here for 1 second. Right, okay. Let's check what field is doing what and what's the problem where. So fields 42, 46, and 68 developed weeds, and 73 as well. Not a problem whatsoever. We'll be able to handle this easily with our weeder, and it's a pretty wide one as well. Let's see here. We have field 58. Is it ready to harvest? Not yet. But we're going to be able to spread some fertilizer on it quite soon, so we're going to do that as well. But let's, first things first, let's go and do the further fields first and see if the weeds spread on the field 73. That's kind of role-playing, we all know it will, because only half of the field is infected. Oh, hey, what you doing? Okay, let's do this field first. Okay, all of the fields we have here are on the low growth stage, right? 73 is... yeah, it's growing, lower, yeah, this should be fine. But let's see, let's do it like this. Not turn it on, just lower it, right? Is it working? It's working. There we go. So we're gonna do this field first, because it's the closest one, and then we're gonna give a chance to field 73 to develop more weeds, so we can whack them straight away. So we can remove all that negative stuff from our fields, and we're gonna be good to go for harvesting. Well, further down the line though, but nevertheless, we're gonna be ready to go. Right, okay, let's do this headland here. Right, so I'm playing two Polish maps at the moment, Lipinki, which mostly I'm doing on the time-lapse, and as well the Starowies, this map here. So those two maps are going to be primary maps. I will play 10-20 episodes on each. I still want to do a nice review, or it doesn't have to be positive, there are negative stuff as well on Lipinki map. I found a couple of bugs or whatever, but I want to test it a little bit more. So then we're gonna change maps. We'll see which other maps we're gonna play. Polish, Russian, Irish, French, German, everything is on the table. Right, so we're gonna go with... yeah, okay. This is gonna cover most of the field anyway, so we're gonna be grand. The weeds won't have any chance to grow any further, because we're going to be harvesting, well, hopefully quite soon, but we'll see. Now, one of the other things that we need to discuss is selling these fields off. We'll see when it's going to be ready to harvest. Also, we need a front harvester attachment, I think. Sorry, front a header for. We need a header for a harvester for corn. We might lease that. I'm not really sure. We'll see what we're gonna do with the harvester-wise. I think we might stick to it. But if we're gonna stick to this one, then we might invest in something better quality, or maybe even buy it instead of leasing it. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Harvesting of that field is not gonna happen this episode, definitely, and we'll see for the next one. Anyway, let's go further on and let's start doing this. Do it. Okay. Sorry about that. No worries. Okay. Let's go. Let's go and whack those weeds as soon as possible. We need to finish off. We have places to go and people to see. Right. We'll see what we're gonna do next after this. Yeah, I want to do some land selling, land buying, that kind of stuff, because fields we currently have are not ideal. Well, these are fine, that we are currently working on. Not the field 63, I believe. I don't like that field. It's a good field, but there are two other ones that are quite small and practically unusable. So I don't even want to work on them. I want to sell it to a smaller farmer, for somebody who needs it for their own consumption, and I think that would be more important. We have big plants, big plants. We're gonna be the biggest PGR in Poland. This time next year we're gonna be millionaires. Anyway, so we will see what we can buy and where we can spread. Well, those fields look quite nice, but I might want to stay away from the roads, main roads at least. If we're gonna do a lot of machinery work, we don't want to bother the traffic, and like I said, we can leave this to smaller farmers, local farmers who are growing for themselves in local community. We're exporter, we're huge, we're gonna be huge. For now we're barely surviving. Also, we have those 2 horses and a couple of, how many? 20 sheep, I believe, which they're enjoying themselves. I can see that already. Black sheep, nevertheless, so this is like advertisement for black sheep modding, even though I'm not really sure I have anything on this map from black sheep modding, but nevertheless, black sheeps. Here we go. Okay, this implement is doing quite well. I really like this for a weeder, because it can seed the canola pretty fast. The capacity is not the greatest, but as it seems right now, we are doing pretty well with the equipment we have. I think we have a little bit too much of grasswork equipment. Did I buy it? I think I bought it, so I'm not really sure if we should keep that, maybe sell it, but we'll see where our future lies concerning the animal work and all that good stuff. But for now we're good, We have those sheep, they're fine, they're gonna be creating wool, and I'm actually pretty sure I need to remove those implements there, because I think the wool spawns there. But I'll need to see that. Oh, we're missing stuff. Let's move back. There we go. And I believe one more pass will take care of the rest of it. Perfect. Okay, let's do a full circle. Yeah, I almost forgot. I haven't played this map in a few days. I was recording the Pinky map and preparing and doing some other stuff, so I almost forgot how awful this tractor is. The turning circle, it's like an aircraft carrier. Poop. Stool sample. But it's good, it's a really powerful tractor. It has narrow tires, but negative sides are it's not moddable. You can't do much with it. There's no front loader attacher. You can't even attach weight on front, so that's gonna be an issue for a lot of people, well, including me. I had to get another tractor, and I think I had to lease another tractor, which we're not gonna be using that much, and that's also bad thing to say. Right, so we're down to field number 46 next, is it? Yes. So let's do this, let's pack up and let's go to field 46, which is just... what? I pressed you. There we go. Okay, we damaged the weeder a bit, but it's fine, it's fine. No harm done. Well, there is, but I'm horrible. Okay, let's see how we can do this. This is one of those fields that's gonna take 2 passes to make, and also, this would be a good thing to do a biogas on. Let's just check how much. If we plant corn here, and let's see for a second here. Do we have to buy this? Oh yeah, we do. 73,000. It's not horrible, but still, we have a big grass field as well that we can purchase later on, but we'll cross that bridge when you come to it. Let's stick to arable and the little animals we have here, so let's do that first. Right, so horses and sheep are the initial animals we're gonna have, and we might move later on to something else. Chicken, well, something else, I think all of it, but we need to slowly earn our money, and we definitely don't have means to maintain cows, so they require a lot of equipment, and we don't have it. I don't want to do half-ass job. I want to do it properly, so I would like to have the feeder as well, feeder mixer, when we get the cows. But it's fine. We don't have enough money to feed them. Trust me. So it's fine. We don't have enough land. We don't have enough grass. We don't have enough money. We don't have enough anything to go that far. But we definitely are striving to go there. But we'll see. At one point, guys, don't be surprised if we sell off. Let's say, after we sell the horses, we can even sell the pens and just concentrate on, let's say, one animal type or even 0 animal types. Maybe we can concentrate on sugar beets alone later on. We can always change what we do, but we probably won't do that. I'll still stick to at least a couple of animals for our farm, and we're gonna try to do the best of make the most of it. Now, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try to remove those implements, because I think I didn't see the message. If anybody saw the message, please do say so. But I haven't seen a message saying that our wool cannot spawn. But on the other hand, is it supposed to spawn? Okay, let's do it like this. I'm gonna move this, okay, lower, disconnect, and let's move those two. Okay, we have this big Polish furrow. Sorry, 5 furrow plow, and we have this cultivator here. Okay, let's do it like this. Yeah, it's a bit on the heavy side, this plow it is. And a bit forward, disconnect. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's do the other one as well. Okay. This one won't take so long because, and this one is much easier to work with because it's not so front heavy, doesn't tip my my tractor, so it's fine. So I really like this implement, this cultivator, and I think it's perfect size for our farm at the moment, maybe even all the way. Right, disconnect, and let's finish off the last field, and let's see what else we can do before we finish the episode, because we're only 13 minutes into the episode and we're gonna be done in 5 minutes or so. So we should do something else. Right. Let's just see if any of the wool spawned yet. No, 0. But stuff changed. They're consuming water. They're consuming food. So we get a sheep every 2 days, which is nice. It's sustainable. It's not outrageous, it's not too fast, it's not too slow. We're gonna slowly increase, but that's fine. So just under 10 days we should refresh their food supplies and all that other stuff. And these fields, they look so beautiful. They are aching for beet farming. So I think we should consider at one point that we should switch or expand to beetroots and potatoes, because these long fields, I think they're perfect for root crops. Biogas, I'm not sure about the biogas. It's already overcomplicating stuff. Maybe we should stick for a few episodes with arable and animal work, and then we can expand to something else later down the line. Okay, so there's a way through this cell point to get to our field. I'm not really sure if I should do it. I'm doing it. I done it. Sorry, neighbor. I have something to sell. Haha, trick you. I need to get to my field. Okay. Is it going to my field? Oh yeah, it is. It's right here. Okay, perfect. So what's the deal with that? Is it fully grown? Yeah, looks like it's fully grown. Okay, let's start opening the implement here, and let's start working on this field. Right. Okay, that's it. We're doing it. So yeah, we should do more harvesting. We need to do more field trading. So I believe I'm gonna try to make it that field 68 and 58 are harvested ASAP, and we're gonna trade off those fields for something more up our alley, something a bit more our size that we are willing to work on. Okay, is it just me, or the weeds here are still not fully grown? Okay, you know what, I'm gonna leave them be here. I'm gonna get to this tree and I'm gonna go up and down the field just to know where we finished off. Hopefully by the time we finish this field off, it's gonna be fully grown, so we can de-weed the field. So let's do it like this. Let's lift this bad boy up. There we go. One more pass and that's it. So we are currently the only thing we don't have to have 100% a bonus on the growth on the field on the crops. We're not doing the liming. I will do that later on, but I think our priority should be expanding the fields, because lime, we only have practically one field that can be covered with limes, and that's this one. The rest of them are quite small, and I'm leaning towards selling even the fields around the sheep and a horse paddock there. So I was thinking about yeah, it's just an idea that we should maybe sell those fields as well and get something more, well, bigger. Even though we have, you know what? When we earn a little bit more money, I think when we finish harvesting the fields 68. So let's see here. Actually, let me finish this field first, and then we're gonna make green. We're gonna scheme. We're gonna make grain scheme of things. Right, so yeah, that's still not grown. The weeds. Oh, they are. Okay, I can see it by all the way until the end of the field that weeds are grown now. That's perfect. So, no, they're not. Ah, poop. We'll still go up and down the field one more time, and we're gonna take care of that soon. Yeah, so trading in. Currently, I think we have equipment that is too big for the fields we have. Like absolutely any harvester we have, it's too big for the fields we have. The smallest fields we have, even 58, even though it's corn, it's still the harvester, the planter, everything else. It's too big. We need to get something. We need bigger fields and to maintain. These are ridiculously small. It's a cute thing to have if you want to do, I don't know. If they're gonna put in the game some hand harvesters, then it's fine. But other than that, we're just too big for that. No, we're not. We have the smallest stuff ever, but still, you know what? You catch my drift. So let's see here. We're gonna go to the end of the fields, and we're gonna devise a huge plan. What we're gonna do next. And what we're gonna do with the fields. We need to discuss that. Field 68 is something that we can be connecting to 69 and 67, but on the other hand, field 69 is practically in that neighbor's like backyard, and it's quite hard even for any harvester to navigate around it. So I'm really reluctant to combine those fields. And field 67 has quite few obstacles. Those power lines. So I would just like to avoid it. Okay, until the rest of the field is grown, we'll wait on the side of the field here, so the weeds are taken care of. We don't want any loose ends in this field. Oh, here we go. Okay, while we were talking, it actually grew the whole field, and it's only on ×1 speed. So, okay, let's continue finishing this field off. Looks like the last little bit of the field is still not fully grown weeds, so I'm gonna avoid that part, but the rest of it I'm just gonna de-weed. And I think this is the last episode in this day that we're gonna do, so we're gonna be skipping to the next day. It's already late in the afternoon, and we worked a lot. The whole day was really busy purchasing fields. We harvested several of them. We planted most of them. We weeded almost every field, and it's a lot. We did a lot, and we need a break. Also, we're gonna leave the fields to grow because we need something to do. Most of the stuff has been done already. Animals are taken care of. We have 2 fields that I want to harvest ASAP. That's 58 and 68, I believe. And then I would like to trade in those fields for something, maybe something that already has crops in it. I would hope so. Also, I'm gonna be looking for something that has been well maintained. I know those landlords or field owners can sometimes not care about their fields and not do a good job on it. Perfect. We can check how we did. I mean, it's obviously it's not perfect, but let's check it here. I mean, it's not obvious, but I'm sure that it's not perfect. So here we go. As I said, I missed some pieces here, missed pieces here, and of course missed pieces there. But oh, and here as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so first things first, I know what we're gonna do next. We're gonna be spraying fields. So let's see what we can sell here. So these 2 fields can be sold straight away. Okay, I don't need them, I don't want them. They're none of our concern. So sell them. Yes, that's not expensive. Now, next thing, we have field 68 to 58 that still need to be harvested, and this is gonna give us additional 40,000 euros. That's perfect. Then we're gonna be left with only 4 fields, 46, 47, 42, and 63. For this money we're gonna get, we will be able to buy something more expensive, but let's see what's on the market there. Almost every field has weeds in it. These fields are quite nice also. They're quite challenging to work on. I like it. And 38, what's with 38 here? Okay, comes with 38, 37. Oh, it was 37, sorry. And what is grown there? It's growing, and 38 is only 1 layer of fertilizer, but it's ready to harvest. For example, that wouldn't be too bad of an investment, 65,000 after we sell those. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, let's see if there's something, I don't know. This, for example, is 40,000, and what's there? What's canola and still not ready to harvest? No, it's soybeans and not ready to harvest. Still quite nice field. Let's see what else we have on the market. This is one of the cheapest fields, if not the cheap. No, 69 is cheapest. I think I did that in a review. 61, 62. Let's see, 50. I'm looking which one we can purchase. That this one has 2 fertilizer stages. I'm not sure if I like that one. So these 2 here, what about them? They have 1 fertilizing stage. They have sunflower and soybeans here, and both ready to harvest. That's not a bad thing to have. Look, we have stuff to do. And you better think that we're gonna do it. That's gonna be something that I might resolve in the off screen, and then we can prepare for doing something like this. But we'll see. I think we sold most of our crops anyway, so we don't have a lot of money to work with. I do not want to have a loan, I'm pretty sure about that, but we might not be able to avoid it, but I'll give my best. Anyway, we need to fertilize those fields that we have now, one of them being this corn, and spray the fields, and no, mon ami. Here we go. Yeah, let's drive through silage pit. Why go on the normal road? And let's park this bad boy here. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. Hopefully we have enough fertilizer in there. Yeah, we have 650 liters, which is more or less 50%. 1,300, I believe, is the capacity of this one, so I think we're gonna be grand. But this is one of those unrealistic things I hate to do when the corn is almost fully grown. I'm still gonna go and harvest it. Sorry, fertilize it. Oh, and it's quite narrow, the field. And this one is a big one. We're gonna go once through it and that's it. Yeah, definitely we need to get rid of this field, it's too small. This is a good... I think it's too high for this as well. Sorry guys, but sorry field because of this, but unfortunately we can't do anything about it. We couldn't fertilize it earlier because it was already grown a bit, and this is our last chance, and the second and the last chance of fertilizing this field. Actually, we fertilized it last growth stage, and if we want to fully there we go. That's it. Pack it. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I think this field would be totally wrecked. This would be like locusts attacking this field. Okay, let's see what other fields we need to spray, and the next episode we're back to harvesting. So let's see here. 68, 73. Okay, only those two fields are left to be sprayed, which is perfect because they're quite close, and we might keep now. We're probably not going to be able to keep this episode under 30 minutes, but we tried. Okay, what are we going to do first? Yeah, let's do this one first because it's closer. Yeah, I think this whole field is going to be up and down, and that's it. This, like I said, the best DLC ever that ever came out of Giants is the Coon DLC. Coon DLC has absolutely perfect equipment. It's magnificent. I'm so impressed by everything. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be enough. So let's turn it on. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're watching my Lipinki series, you can see that I'm using GPS mod. Unfortunately, the mod maker who was making the GPS mod for FS19, he switched lines and went to work on cattle and crops, which is perfectly fine with me because I really want to play that game as well. The only GPS mod we have, it's really good one. It's amazing. It's a little bit different and much more realistic in the way that you have to pay for every vehicle. You have to buy the GPS mod. That means that it costs 15,000 euros. So if you want any tractor, any vehicle you have, if you want to have GPS mod on it, you better pay for it. It's 15,000 euros. And if you're gonna keep it, if you're gonna keep your vehicle, it's worth it. Definitely. I love GPS mod. I think that's probably the best mod ever. So I really love it, and I don't mind spending 15,000 euros on GPS mod because I know I'm gonna be using it. So in Lipinki map, I'm doing I installed. We have Maxim tractor. I bought a little bit better equipment because field's a little bit bigger there, even though more or less we have. Oh no, still not done. Even though we have a little bit bigger fields there, and even though the harvesters, yeah, we have the Russian Nova there, and it's fine. We will expand, of course. Here, I'm not sure how big we're gonna go with the harvester. We will go bigger, definitely, at one point. But what I wanted to say, yeah, we have a little bit bigger tractor, and I know I'm gonna be doing a lot of work with that tractor, like fertilizing, plowing, cultivating, all that good stuff, and I know it's gonna be worth it. So. I'm gonna be using it. So here in this case, not really sure how much I'm gonna be working with this tractor, and also here we will be hiring some help, for example, for plowing. From time to time, of course, I'm gonna do as much as I can. Probably even off screen. I don't want to bother you guys too much with it. But if I do any plowing that is excessive, I consider excessive, I will do it off screen, because I do like playing this game. I do like even plowing and all that good stuff. It's enjoyable for me. If I have time to do it, if I took my precious time and want to play some game, even though I think it's too boring for you guys for me to record, I'll still gonna do it off screen, because I sit in my chair, I take my steering wheel and the side panel, and off we go. Now, the big stuff. Will this fit in here? Does it fit? I don't think so. Who you gonna call? Yeah, we might have issues with this field. I hope not. Issues by not allowing us to spray neighboring fields, and this automatically disables the whole sprayer, the whole width of a sprayer, so we might not be able to spray our field. We can do on the 90-degree angle, but it's going to be zigzagging through the field a lot, and I'm not really. But no need to even talk about it, because this is not the thing. This is not an issue. Okay, sir, you're walking through my tractor. Okay, pack up. Okay, that's it. We're done. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please press the like button. If you didn't, leave a criticism in the comment section. Subscribe if you didn't, and ring a little bell to get notified every time we have a new episode. Lady, tractor, you're walking through it. Bye-bye.